Hello everyone, I am Wolf Blood, and it's 8:17. Shit. Yeah, I'm kind of fucking late, but anyways, nonetheless, this is what if Deku was in a zombie apocalypse part 2. Yeah, don't worry about that later. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I left off was with a conversation with All For One and Kirigiri. Since I'm not done with that. So, oh, oh, Master, I already got in contact with a couple of villain groups to make a couple hideouts for, and should we contact the principal of the high school? All For One. Yes, we should. Anyways, can you bring him up for me, Kirigiri? A couple minutes later, try and connect to the internet, since fucking video calls are bullshit. So, when they finally, if you hear background noise, dog. So, oh, all for when I saw, no, Nezu was just talking to All Might, a producer from the last conversation. So, when Nezu gets a call from unknown number, Deku opens up the call, seeing All For One, as Nezu says, "Huh, this is quite surprising. Why do you call All For One?" As All For One says, "Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm not the one who made the zombie." Hold on, I'm going to be right back. Anyway, sorry about that. I finally got the dog to settle down and lay down. Whew. Where was I? Ah, yes. All For One was about ready to say, "Hey, by the way, keep All Might inside. Right? It's not worth him getting infected, because he will be a complete. He will be too hard to kill." As Nezu is like, "True, and you too. By the way, do you know how this thing started?" All For One saying, "Yes, it was by the doctor who tended my wounds. Surprisingly, he created undead. But not so unsurprisingly, yeah, I'm here to actually help." So, a couple of villains are making bases around the city to start gathering up as many survivors as they can. As Nezu says, "Alright, so what are we going to do that is basically peace?" All For One says, "I will send over my right-hand man over to you, as you send in a hero." As Nezu says, "Agreed." As Kirigiri walks, saying, "Are you sure about this, Master?" As All For One says, "Yes, because if they harmed you, we will know they went back on their word." As Kirigiri says, "As you wish, but anyways, as I shall prepare to go over." as soon as possible. As oh, before I forget, Nazu, well, this is insert Kyogre's real name because I actually kind of forgot. But anyways, he's when Kyogre gets there, or as before Kyogre gets there, Nezu asks, "Is there a cure? Could we make a cure?" All for One says, "Most likely no. It's from some quirks. So we must kill the patient zero, the one that where the quirks reside in. Then the zombies might start probably dropping dead." Also, plus Japan should be entire lockdown. No one gets in or out. As Nezu says, I agree. But anyways, I'm sending over a person called Hawks. So, oh yeah, we're about ready to get ready to. Hawks is ready when Kagiri's ready. As they open in the when Kagiri opened the warp gate, they both step through at the same time. So Nezu says Kirigiri's real name, or shall I just call you Kirigiri? Kirigiri says, well, the old me died, but All for One saved me, so I would rather you call me Kirigiri for now on. Nezu's understandable. Hold on. I think the dog is about ready to bark. Do not bark. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to do a real quick time skip up to Izuku's camp. Izuku's parents was on. Hello everyone, sorry about for that long ass pause for me. But where was I? Yes, Barry, time skip. Honestly, no, not yet. Deku is 8 years old. It's been a couple months after the Nissa outbreak. So, Deku was nicknamed. Actually, no, it was not really nicknamed. So, Deku is doing his normal chores around the camp until, well, his parents came back. They weren't his parents no more. They were undead. Deku looked at his parents, seeing the zombified state they were in, as a giant herd, as a horde of zombies has come in to destroy the camp. Deku, something died in him that day, and broke him, as the area surrounding his camp was destroyed. Bunch of all the zombies, all the people who were still alive, died. So I'm going time skip probably 2 months into the fight, into the zombie apocalypse. Just so you know, Bakugo was kicked out of his camp because of his quirk. Bakugo is not really able to control his quirk very well. And by the way, Kirishima was out scouting when he came back to his camp, found it destroyed. So what happened is Kirishima and Bakugo met up like at a halfway point at their camp. Kirishima asked Bakugo what he was doing out here. Bakugo says, they kicked me out. They threatened me where if I came back, they're going to hurt my mother. Kirishima says, God damn it, that's quite harsh, man. Fuck, we should probably try into Izuku's camp. It's a couple miles down that way, I'm pretty sure. As they start walking down the road, all of a sudden, they were surrounded by zombies. As they're fighting them off, Deku on the roof says, Hey, you two, up here! Or as Deku raised a pillar from underneath them, as Bakugo and Kirishima says, Boss! Okay, real quick flashback. Why Kirishima knows Bakugo and Deku. I forgot about this scene, so don't scold me on this. There was a day where Deku and Bakugo's class entire school was selling cookies. So one day Deku did catch people picking on Bakugo once again. So he decides to go to all his classmates' doors on all their houses to get their names and anything they like. So Deku, the next day when he got back to school, he told all their classmates, I know where you live, I know your parents' name, your siblings' names, and your goddamn dog's names. As everyone's like, God damn it, we can't tell anyone now. If we do, he's going to hurt them. As Deku says, you got that. So stop picking on Bakugo. Next time you do, I will knock on those doors. And you won't like when I knock on those doors. As everyone is like, God damn it. Kirishima was listening. He was outside of the classroom listening in. Kirishima is like, holy shit, that's so manly. I'm going to have to talk to them after school. So, after school, when Deku and Bakugo were leaving, Kirishima says, Hey, wait up, I want to talk to you guys. As Izuku says, What? Who are you? Kirishima says, I'm Kirishima, and I want to be part of you guys' friend group. As Deku says, Alright, Kirishima, you can call me Chemist. Kirishima says, well, if we're going to go by our quirks names, you can call me Harden. Bakugo says, I guess I'm Explosion. Kirishima says, nah, I don't feel like calling you Chemist. Can I call you Boss instead? As Deku says, sure, why not? So, just to let you know, Mina will also know Izuku. Well, because of Kirishima. So, with that being said, and back to the present. So, Kirishima and Bakugo yell out, Boss, as they hug Izuku. Izuku says, geez, you two, you were quite close there, huh? As they're like, yeah, what happened to your camp? Deku says, it got overrun by zombies. As they're like, oh no, we're so sorry, man. As Izuku says, what about you two? Kirishima says, a bunch of raiders has killed everyone and took and take everyone. Thank God I was not there. As Bakugo says, they kicked me out because of my quirk. Like, Deku's like, fuck. As Bakugo says, we need to get my mother out of here. As soon as possible. Deku says, this as bluntly, but also try to be as kind as possible. Bakugo, we cannot get her now. It's too dangerous. We don't even have a camp or food. We don't have any gear. Once we're big enough, maybe even scary enough, we could go and get her. But for right now, well, we're going off to I promise you that we will get our revenge on them. As the pocket girl says, okay. So, this is, so Deku and Bakugo goes to like a between zone. It's between the yellow. So I'm going to tell you the zones. Ones real quick. The green zone, the less dangerous. Yellow zone, it's like kinda dangerous. Red zone, no one fucking goes there. It's too dangerous. So Deku is going to like the orange zone, where it's like there's some zombies, but it's not too dangerous. So going time skip. He's 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 years. Years later. So Deku's group is known as chemical reaction. So yeah, they are pretty big. They're like the newest faction that just popped in. So I'm going to give you idea of the map. So green zone to north of them. So they're going off to, it's like an hour-long car drive. So Nezu's group is west. All for One's group is east of them. So, oh yeah. So Deku's doing his daily chores in this new group. But I want to say Muscular heard of this. It's like cool little area, and he heard about this chemist group. He wants some supplies from them. So All for One goes walking up, start bam. Oh, by the way, Overhaul's group is north of them. Yeah, north. So, Overhaul's group is knocking on the door, like, hey, we want to talk to you guys. As Izuku walks out, saying, you got 5 seconds to leave. As Muscular says, oh yeah, what are you going to do about it, kid? Tell your mommy. As Deku says, you know what? I'm just going to do this, for example. As Deku taps his floor, one of Muscular's man, and start losing their legs. They are trying holding the screen, but yeah, it screams anyway. A Muscular looks at his person. He says, "Whoa, kid, calm down. We don't have to get violent." As Muscular is going for his knife, Aizuku says, "Don't even think about going for that knife." As Muscular moves his hands away from his back, wide open, saying, "Okay, kid, we will leave. Leave you alone. We won't come back here. Just give my guy his legs back, and I promise we won't get back." As Aizuku says, "Deal." As a moat opens up. So, um, 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 Muscular gets back to their vehicles. Almost they're like, holy shit, that's too close. As Muscular sits in the vehicle, tries to start up the vehicle. As everyone says, "What the fuck, where's our gas?" As Kirishima and Bakugo says, "Step 1, where's the fucking gas?" As Bakugo says, "I'm surprised they didn't notice the supplies that were gone." As they just say, "Where the fuck are our supplies?" This Kirishima says, "There is." But I'm surprised they even haven't said their weapons yet. As one of them says, "Our fucking weapons are gone." As Muscular says, "No, I'm going back." As Muscular grabs his knife, sees his knife was replaced with wood. As Muscular says, "What the fuck?" I want to say, since they're yelling, they kind of brought some zombies, so they left the cars and run back to All For One's place. Muscular says, we gotta tell All For One about this." So, yeah. Kirishima and Bakugo says, "Plan complete," as they both and 5 and let Deku back into the base. Deku is like, "Good job, everyone." And mostly I did it, but still, good job for keeping to the plan. Them unrealizing the drone that was recording this, except for Deku. Well, the drone goes back to UA. Nezu just got done. Before that, Muscular and no, I'm going to time skip about maybe 2 hours for Muscular group. So when they get there, Muscular tells us All For One about the Aizuku's group and says how powerful the kid is. And like we should give our revenge. All For One says, as well, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Muscular says, why not? And All For One says, do you want to lose more supplies? Even worse, end up dead? And we don't want to be on his bad side. As Muscular says, fine. But anyways, the kid has a pretty similar quirk to that overhaul guy I heard about. As All For One says, that's his nephew, by the way. And yes, his quirk is stronger than overhaul itself. So I wouldn't piss him off, which you already did. Hopefully, if the kid is still willing to trade, maybe. Probably because of you, he's not willing to. So, 2 hours back before for 2 hours. It's about 30 minutes later for the drone. Nezu was just getting done watching the video, and Aizawa was there watching with Nezu. Nezu says, that's a quite strong quirk. As Aizawa says, we don't even know how powerful it is. By the way it looks, it reminds me of someone else's. But anyways, we shouldn't try, nothing. Never mind. As Nezu says, what was that, Aizawa? As Aizawa says, we should try get in contact, but not so too suspicious that Izuku thinks we're trying to attack. As not Izuku. Aizawa says, as the chemist won't think we're attacking him. Nezu's like, got it. That's a good point. So how do you think we're going to get in contact with him, Nezu? I mean, Aizawa? Aizawa saying, well, we could send out a scout team for they can go get some supplies. We still need that because of that goddamn harvest we had. Man, that was fucking horrible. We still need food and water anyways. We're still working on that pool. That zombie's still fucking in there. We're still working on killing it. Nezu's like, jeez, how long does it take to get you guys? Jeez, how long does it take you guys to kill one zombie? As Aizawa says, we're trying to keep it alive so we can learn, for we can make a cure. Now Zo says, it's impossible for a cure, Aizawa. It's a quirk-based virus. So, the only way to truly get rid of the virus is fighting Patient Zero. Who knows, it could be stuck somewhere. Or all we know. Aizawa says, fine. Anyways, Nezu, who are we sending? Nezu says, the casual group. As Aizawa says, Nandere, let me look up the names. Alright, I remember now. It's Nandere, Shoto, Shoji, and Mena. Those 4. So, Nandere and Shoto, they got into a van, went to a store to go collect some supplies. They were sent out to they just got to the yellow zone. So Mena sees a little store, one Mena would hey guys, look. Mena being the pervert he is. Naruto's like, god damn it, don't even go. There's 0 supplies there. As Mena says, you gotta do, well, you might as well have fun in Apocalypse. As Nejire smacks Mena's head. And they're like, god damn it, just grab some supplies. As it's too late. Mena is already running over there. Shoto says, if he dies, it's not our fault. We can just say he split off from the group and got himself killed. Nejire is like, no, I'm going to tell the full truth. Who fucking cares? No one really likes that guy anyways. He's about 6 minutes later. Mina says, guys, run! I say, everyone, get out. Nomu's coming. And Nomu's coming as Ninja is like, fuck. As everyone's about ready to get out, Vanomu jumps onto the vehicle. Well, Vanomu smells something and just steps on Mana, looking for the human that it just stepped on. As everyone's hide behind a counter, and Vanomu tries to pull its leg, ripping it off. Well, as Vanomu slowly regenerates its leg. By the way, this Nomu is pretty big. It's about three doors high. So a door is about 7 feet. So for 14, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 feet. I say 9, 11. So 21 feet. This is a pretty big. I say no. It's about so he's 17 feet high. So, a zombie was in the store unknowingly, and the zombie screams, luring the Nomu. Andre kills the zombie, but the Nomu is now attacking actually no, the Nomu is about the same, like, normal size. Actually no, it's a little bit tall. It's a tall Nomu, but it's like decently, like, it's like not impossible to carry ahead. So, oh yeah, as Nandre killed the zombie, Vanomu is now trying to break into the store. So, about 7 minutes earlier, Izuku is watching them as he sees Mana went to a perf store. I can't remember. I think we agree it was XXX, what we're calling the store, but that's not important. So, after a while, Deku was just watching, like, alright, we're just here for supplies. Then a Nomu came in, killing, I'm trying to think, killing Mana, because fuck Mana. As Izuku's debating if he should save him or not save him. As Deku's in his mind saying, fuck it, I'm going to save him. I don't know why I'm doing this, but fuck it. As Izuku stabs the Nomu, making Nomu go limp in the brain, everyone looks at the Nomu saying it's gone limp. As Deku walks on, I'm going to show you what Izuku looks like. Alright, here's Izuku. As Izuku walks in, and he says, well, how is everyone doing this fine day? As everyone just runs up thinking Izuku. Oh, as Izuku says, well, looks like your vehicle is destroyed, so, you guys can stay at my base for a little while. Only for tonight, actually. As Nedre's like, thank you for saving us, by the way. Hey, Izuku says, no problem. Anyways, let me get in contact with a couple of people. So Deku calls those Bakugo and Kirishima. Deku says, "Hey, I need you guys to come pick me up and a couple survivors over here." Kirishima asks where. Deku describes the place. So, oh, well, a couple minutes later, Deku hears the um the vehicle's horn, and Deku says, they're here. Yeah. Anyways, is everyone grab your stuff? As Deku said, just come on, let's go. Everyone, chop chop. When they all get to the vehicle, they all get their place. Deku says, Kirishima, right, you know I'm the one driving. Get back. Kirishima does so. Oh, and on their way back to Deku's base. So, Nejire is wondering, honestly, everyone's wondering what they have back at their base. So Nejire asks, excuse me, chemist? As Deku says, what? Um, do you guys have a hot water running there? Deku says, yes, why? Don't you guys have hot water at UA? As Nejire says, no. We're still working on that. There's just been delay for the last couple years. As Nejire says, well, can I ask you another question? As Izuku says, what? Mm, do you have any spare seeds to give us? As Deku says, why? Don't you guys have a pretty big ass farm in the school? As Nejire just explained how bad their season was for food. As Izuku said, in his mind says, "Jeez, we're having a pretty bad time there at UA. We're having pretty goddamn amazing time here." Deku says, "Maybe. Oh, by the way, Nigeria is about the same age as Izuku." Just point that out there. So it's not Muriel. Like, everyone's about the same age as Izuku, except for the heroes. I mean, only the big three are about the same age, and there's two of them as in canon. Actually, no, it's just an Nigeria, same age. So, when they get there, when they get to Izuku's space, it's, you know what, I'm leaving this off here. Actually, no, yeah, I'll end this off here in a second. So, Deku says, I don't really care. Here you guys can pick a house or one of those apartments to stay in. Now I can leave it off here. This is a pretty good point to leave it off. So, let me know. I say thank you for watching. Thank you if you like. Thank you if you sub. Let me really know why you dislike. That's about it. So good night, everyone.